Welcome to Taikook Whispers, the place where every moment between Taehyung and Jungkook speaks louder than 1,000 words. Today, we're going to uncover what truly happens behind the spotlight. Not rumors, not gossip, but the real story quietly yet consistently unfolding over the years. How do small gestures, warm glances, and decisions they make together form a bond deeper than mere friendship? Stay tuned, because what you're about to see may change the way you view Taikook forever. It's time to speak clearly about what has been happening between Taehyung and Jungkook in recent days. Their relationship is not just rumors or casual gossip. This is something that has developed over years, quietly but steadily, built through gestures, glances, and decisions made together, often far from the public eye. Many people judge based on what they see in the media, yet for those who truly follow their story, it's clear that the most important moments happen behind the scenes. Taehyung and Jungkook's bond is profound, constant, and secretive, even more real than what is often shown to the public. Nothing here is coincidental. There is a pattern, a harmony that cannot easily be explained as mere chance. On the other hand, there's a very different narrative projected by the company regarding the relationship between Jimin and Jungkook. This is a familiar dynamic in the entertainment industry. Sometimes moments and interactions are deliberately shaped to spark conversation, attract attention, and build a fan base. This phenomenon is known as fanservice, and Hybe, the company managing the artists' careers, has strategically created content where Jimin and Jungkook repeatedly appear together, even in official promotional material. Nothing is accidental. Everything is a calculated decision designed to generate specific attention. It's important to understand, the closeness shown between Jimin and Jungkook is not a definite sign of a romantic relationship. It is a carefully planned marketing strategy. Many observant fans have already noticed this. For instance, some videos and photos are claimed to capture spontaneous moments between Jimin and Jungkook, as if taken casually by fans. Yet in several of these clips, directions from staff are clearly audible, instructions for poses, movements, or expressions. This is not spontaneity. It is a staged scene meant to reinforce the image the company wants to project. And if these moments were truly leaks, why hasn't the company acted decisively? The answer is simple, because the narrative itself is beneficial. Every leak, every photo, every clip that spreads sparks debate, draws attention, and keeps fans engaged. It's a clever communication strategy, though it may seem controversial to those who don't understand the context. Now, let's focus on Jungkook. It's easy for people to judge his actions, to assume every move or choice is entirely personal, without understanding the pressures, constraints, and context behind them. Jungkook is an artist, yes, but he's also a human being with feelings, history, and priorities since he was very young. Some pauses in his solo career or seemingly trivial moments could be the result of company planning, not entirely his own choice. On the other hand, many fans believe Taehyung deeply understands this situation. Although he rarely expresses his opinions publicly, his heart may not always align with certain decisions made by management. And when someone truly cares for another person, seeing the one they love involved in public campaigns or moments that may be emotionally taxing is not easy. Those feelings can affect Jungkook, even if he handles them with the utmost professionalism. This is not about pitting fans against each other or undermining friendships between members. It's about recognizing the distance between what is presented as a commercial product and what is experienced personally, intimately, away from the cameras. All signs point to the fact that the most real, most consistent, and longest-lasting bond is between Taehyung and Jungkook. The way they communicate is often wordless, a comfortable silence, parallel decisions that complement each other, subtle yet meaningful touches, all affirming the depth of their connection. The fact that they rarely appear together in public today doesn't mean they have drifted apart. True love often requires silence to protect itself from the spotlight. Fan service is a marketing tool. It's engaging, entertaining, but it doesn't reflect the artist's emotional reality. The closeness between Jimin and Jungkook can be significant, but it doesn't automatically indicate a romantic relationship. Meanwhile, the story of Taehyung and Jungkook develops quietly, privately, and consistently, without constant exposure. Those who follow patiently, respectfully, and analytically know that the most authentic things are not always the most visible. Their relationship differs from ordinary work friendships. The feelings they share are visible when they are unaware of observation. Intertwined fingers, comfortable body leanings, gentle yet attentive gazes. The looks they exchange hold a softness rarely seen between casual friends. These small details, dolls, glances, spontaneous smiles, all reinforce the reality that Jungkook thinks of Taehyung, that his care and affection are genuine. Some might argue this is just fan service or an attention-grabbing trick. Yet true affection cannot be faked. When Jungkook touches Taehyung, there is genuine tenderness. When Taehyung looks at Jungkook, there is focus and care, as if the world around them disappears. This kind of relationship cannot be fabricated, scripted, or manipulated by company strategy. It emerges from the heart. Taikook expresses themselves without words. Every caress, glance, and spontaneous gesture is their own language, a language understood by those who observe with an open heart. They've shared moments, on stage, during travels, in interviews, and in live broadcasts. All these moments show that beneath external pressures, there is a bond that is real, consistent, and enduring. Their message is simple: we are together even without saying it aloud. This bond is unique because they can maintain closeness despite cameras, people, and professional demands. They don't need to show hugs or kisses publicly for the world to know how they feel. Just look at how they lean toward each other when tired, or how their gazes soften when they think no one is watching. This affection is silent, yet strong. It doesn't need to prove itself. In fact, it's stronger because it doesn't try to prove anything. For devoted observers, every small detail accumulates as evidence. Every moment, every symbol, every object appearing in the right place reinforces the idea that this relationship is authentic. Perhaps that's the best way to summarize Taikook, a bond that doesn't require grand words, built through small but meaningful actions. A story that is not mere theory but reality, a connection growing quietly, firmly, amidst a world that often misunderstands calm yet profound love, a love felt wholeheartedly. So, this is a glimpse into the relationship of Taehyung and Jungkook, silent, yet so real. In a world that often misreads quiet love, they teach us that true affection doesn't always need the spotlight. Every glance, touch, and small moment speaks louder than words. If you want to continue following the meaningful story of Taikook, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because at Taekook Whispers, every whisper has a story worth hearing.